My name is Swapna from EC department. Welcome to Wits Connect. Today our subject is, I am going to teach you the subject electronic devices and circuits. Coming to the introduction, first we are going for the basics. So actually what is electronics? Our subject name is electronic devices and circuits. What is electronics? So the electronics is nothing but it is a branch of science and technology which relates to the conduction of electricity. Conduction of electricity is nothing but flow of current. Electricity is nothing but flow of electrons means flow of current. Okay? So the conduction of electricity to vacuum, gases by electrons and ions. So the electrons will flow through vacuums, gases and solids also. Okay, now coming to the electronic devices. What is electronic devices? Electronic devices are nothing but flowing of electrons through vacuums, gases and liquids and semiconductors also. Okay now. So coming to the applications of electronics. So where we are using electronics nowadays? What are the applications? What are the uses? So the electronic devices are used for the amplification purpose. So applications are, first is rectification. Rectification means it is used to rectify alternating current to DC current. That is the meaning of rectification. Rectification is nothing but it is a device, it is used to convert the AC current to DC current or AC voltage to DC voltage. So directly we are not using the AC voltage for the electronic appliances. If you use AC voltage, it will damage. So that's why we have to convert AC voltage to DC voltage. Actually AC voltage is 230 volts, 50 Hz. So if you convert this AC voltage into DC voltage, it is up to 1 volt to 30 volts. So by converting AC voltage to DC voltage, we can use this DC voltage to your electronic appliances in your lab. In your lab, all the electronic devices are used by using DC voltage only. That's why one of the application of electronic devices is rectification. So next is amplification. So what is the meaning of amplification? Amplification is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of the signal, small signal or weak signal. Amplification is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of a weak signal. So if you give small amount of signal, that is nothing but if the AC signal is like this is AC signal. If this signal is having a voltage 24 millivolts. 24 millivolts means it is very small amount of signal. Okay now. It is very small amount of signal. So to convert this very weak signal 24 millivolts weak signal into up to 20 volts, we have to amplify the signal. So understand, amplification is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of a weak signal. Okay now. So next application is nothing but power generation. Power ni generate cheyadani kuda we have to use the different electronic devices. Okay now. So next we can use the electronic devices or electronic components in industrial components also. Industrial elements lo, industrial components lo use cheyochu. Inka communication purpose. Communication means, what is the meaning of communication? To transfer the signal from one place to another place is nothing but communication. So the signal transfer cheyalante compulsory you have to use the transmitter and receiver. So a transmitter lo we have to use the different types of electronic components. Okay now. So next vachesi medicine. Medicine lo kuda different types of మెడిసిన్స్ కి సంబంధించిన ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ డివైసెస్ ఉంటాయి కదా, దానిలో కూడా యూస్ చేస్తారండి. సో నెక్స్ట్ అలా ఇంకా డిఫెన్స్ లో కానీ అలా యూ హ్యావ్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ అప్లికేషన్స్. by using the electronic components. So next, actually the electronic components are divided into two types. The electronic components are divided into two types. Those are active components and passive components. So these are the two types of electronic components. So what is the active component? Active component is nothing but which are capable of amplifying and processing an electronic signal. So we can amplify the electronic signal by using the active component. That is the active component. Active components are nothing but which are used to amplify the signal. So active components के examples are all the transistors. All the types of transistor means bipolar junction transistor, field effect transistor, MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, unijunction transistor. ఇవన్నీ మీరు లాస్ట్ సెమ్ లో చదువుకున్నారండి. అండ్ ఆల్ ద లాజిక్ గేట్స్ అంటే మీకు ఇప్పుడు డిజిటల్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ సబ్జెక్ట్ లో వస్తాయి, వాటి గురించి చదువుకోవచ్చు మీరు. నెక్స్ట్ passive components are the elements which are not capable to amplify the electric signal. So by using the passive components we will not amplify the electrical signal. Nothing but this is the electrical signal. AC signal is nothing, it is some of the electrical signal. We will not amplify the electrical signal by using the passive components. Passive components के examples వచ్చేసి resistors, capacitors, inductors. R is nothing but resistor, capacitor, inductor. Already in your last semester you can study about these basics: resistors, capacitors, inductors. What is the meaning of resistor? Resistor is used to oppose the flow of current. Okay na? Units are nothing but ohms. Resistor ki units entama ohms. Capacitor is used to store the energy in the form of a charge. Okay na? Capacitor is used to store the energy in the form of a charge. Units are farads. Inductor is used to store the energy in the form of a magnetic field. Okay na? Inductor is used to store the energy in the form of a magnetic field. దీనికి యూనిట్స్ ఏంటి? హెన్రీస్. Okay, so these are the active and passive components. Already you have studied in your last semester about the active and passive components. So coming to the next, actually matter or material. Matter is divided into three types. So the materials are classified into three types. Those are gases, liquids and solids. So again the solids are divided into three types. What are those? Insulators, conductors and semiconductors. So what is the meaning of insulators? Insulators are those substances which doesn't allow the flow of electrons through it. So what is the meaning of insulators? Insulators are those substances which doesn't flow any current flows through it. So coming to the examples of insulators: rubber, plastic, wood, like this. So coming to the conductors. Conductors are those substances which can flow the current. So దానిలో కరెంట్ అనేది ఫ్లో అవుతుందండి కండక్టర్స్ లో. ఓకేనా? సో కమింగ్ టు ద కండక్టర్స్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆర్ లైక్ కాపర్, అల్యూమినియం like this. So coming to the semiconductors have the resistivity between or conductivity అయినా చెప్పొచ్చు. The semiconductors are those substances which have the conductivity between insulators and conductors. Semiconductors are those substances which can have the conductivity between the insulators and conductors is known as semiconductors. So coming to the examples for semiconductors: germanium and silicon. So these are the Classification of solids. Again, the semiconductors are further classified into two types. Intrinsic semiconductors, extrinsic semiconductors. Intrinsic semiconductors is nothing but pure semiconductors, which we cannot add any impurities from the outside. Impurity is nothing but impurities is nothing but adding outside నుండి atoms ni semiconductors ki add cheyadam. That is nothing but impurity. So intrinsic semiconductors means pure semiconductors. Pure semiconductors are nothing but intrinsic semiconductors. Extrinsic semiconductors mean when we are adding impurities from the outside to the pure semiconductor is known as extrinsic semiconductors. So this is nothing but doping. Dinne doping anta. Doping is nothing but adding impurities from the outside to the pure semiconductor is nothing but extrinsic semiconductor. So and again extrinsic semiconductors are divided into two types. N-type semiconductors, P-type semiconductors. N-type semiconductor is nothing but adding of pentavalent impurities to the pure semiconductor is nothing but N-type semiconductor. Adding of pentavalent impurities. Pentavalent impurities means adding fifth group elements. Fifth group elements like arsenic, antimony, bismuth, like that. Those we are adding to the pure semiconductor is nothing but N-type semiconductor. Okay now, and coming to the P-type semiconductor. When we are adding trivalent impurities, trivalent impurity is nothing but third group elements. Third group elements like bismuth, strontium, like that. When we are adding those trivalent impurities to the P-type semiconductor or pure semiconductor, it is nothing but P-type semiconductor. When we are adding trivalent impurities to the pure semiconductor is known as P-type semiconductor. So, next, how the diode will form? PN junction diode. PN junction diode. When we are adding P-type semiconductor with the N-type semiconductor, it will form PN junction diode. It is like this. If you are taking some extrinsic semiconductor, this extrinsic semiconductor ki at one side you are adding a trivalent impurities and other side you are adding a pentavalent impurities like N-type semiconductor. When you are joining these two semiconductor materials, it will form the PN junction diode. So, and the circuit symbol for the diode is like this. This is the circuit symbol. This is two-terminal device. Anode, cathode. Diode is a two-terminal semiconductor device. What is the use of diode? Diode ante enti asalu? The diode is used to flow the current only in unidirectional way. That means the diode is used to flow the current from anode to cathode only. From cathode to anode there is no flow of current. That's why we named it as unidirectional device. We can say the diode it as unidirectional device. Okay na? This is about the diode. Already ఇది కూడా చదివారండి మీరు diode. Okay na? Next. What are the applications of diode? Diode is used as a switch. It is used as a switch. It is used as a rectification. Rectifier circuits లో యూస్ చేశారు కదా ఆల్రెడీ మీరు. Diode యూస్ చేశారు కదా హాఫ్ వేవ్ రెక్టిఫైర్, ఫుల్ వేవ్ రెక్టిఫైర్ లో. ఇంకా లాజిక్ గేట్స్ లో, డిజిటల్ అప్లికేషన్స్ లో యూస్ చేస్తారు. ఇంకా క్లిప్పర్స్, క్లాంపర్స్ లో యూస్ చేస్తారు. అవి మీకు నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ టాపిక్స్ లో వస్తాయి. క్లిప్పర్స్, క్లాంపర్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ కట్ సమ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ సిగ్నల్, ఇక్కడ వరకు కట్ చేస్తాం అనుకోండి, దాన్ని క్లిప్పింగ్ అంటారు. ఐదర్ పాజిటివ్ హాఫ్ సైకిల్ ఆర్ నెగిటివ్ హాఫ్ సైకిల్. For that also we are using diodes. Next, coming to the transistors. Transistor is nothing but it is also one of the active component. Active component of transistor. Okay na? Transistor means it is also known as bipolar junction transistors. Bipolar means by using two charge carriers, holes and electrons. In the transistor, the current will flows. That's why we named it as bipolar junction transistors. By using two types of charge carriers, both holes and electrons, it can flow the current by using the transistor. So transistors are two types, NPN transistor, PNP transistor. NPN and PNP transistor. NPN transistor circuit symbol is like this. It is a 3-terminal semiconductor device. 3 terminals ఉంటాయి. Diode kaithe 2 terminals, transistor kaithe 3 terminals. So this is emitter, base, collector. 3-terminal semiconductor device. This is NPN transistor symbol. Coming to the PNP transistor symbol. This is emitter, base, collector. In these two symbols there is a difference between there. What is that? In NPN transistor the arrow mark at the emitter terminal is outside. That means arrow mark indicates flow of current through outside here, and here the flow of current through inside. These are the circuit symbols of the PNP. So how will form the PNP transistor and NPN transistor? PNP transistor, NPN transistor ela construct chestar. If you take one NPN transistor, it is having 3 terminals. If you take P-type semiconductor material, on both sides if you are adding N-type semiconductor material, it will form the NPN transistor. If you take, this is nothing but silicon crystal, semiconductor material, either you can take silicon crystal or germanium crystal. Silicon germanium anedi semiconductor material kada. If you take one germanium material, daniki 2 sides N-type silicon toni attach cheste vachede NPN transistor. PNP transistor means if you take N-type crystal, it is nothing but a thin layer, middle lo undi thin layer. Aa thin layer ki meeru either side 2 sides P-type material, P-type semiconductor material add cheste it is nothing but PNP transistor. Ila construct cheyochu. So what is it? In bipolar junction transistor, it consists of a silicon or germanium crystal or silicon or germanium semiconducting material ki 2 sides. It is nothing but a lightly doped silicon layer. When you take lightly doped silicon layer, on either sides you are attaching or adding the N-type silicon material. N-type diode toni add cheste vachede NPN, like this PNP. Ila meeru by using transistor మీ ఫస్ట్ యూనిట్ మొత్తం ఉంటుందండి. By using transistor you can amplify the signal. So your subject name is applied electronics. What is your subject name? Applied electronics. So coming to your syllabus, you have total 5 units. Coming to the first unit, what are the characteristics of PN junction? Characteristics of PN junction, volt ampere characteristics గురించి చదువుకుంటారు. PN junction, what is the construction of PN junction, junction formation ఎలా ఉంటుంది, what is the operation of PN junction diode, what are the characteristics. Coming to the next one, half wave and full wave rectifiers. Okay na? So rectifier is nothing but the rectifier is used to convert AC voltage into pulsating DC voltage. So this is the AC voltage and it is used to convert like this. This is AC voltage. It is used to convert like this. So rectifiers are used to convert AC into pulsating DC. So that is the meaning of rectifiers. In this you can study about the half wave and full wave rectifiers and filters. What is the filter? So actually in the output of the rectifier you have AC components and DC components. The AC components are undesirable. Those are unwanted. We have to get only DC components at the output of the filter. Okay na? That's why we have to use the filter. Okay na? The filters are used to remove the AC components present in the output of the rectifier, and it is used to allow only DC components to reach the load. Load ante output daggara only DC output vacchetattu chestadi. So that's why for all electronic appliances or in labs also we are using DC voltage only. Okay na? So DC voltage ravalante we have to use the rectifier circuits, filter circuits, voltage regulators. Use chesi manamu DC voltage ni AC voltage nundi DC voltage ni తీసుకురావచ్చు. So coming to the what is the definition of ripple factor? Ripple factor derivation entity for half wave and full wave rectifiers. What is the regulation? Regulation means what? What is voltage regulations? The voltage regulators are the circuits used to maintain the current constant irrespective of the AC main fluctuations. అప్పుడప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఏసీ మెయిన్స్ దగ్గర ఫ్లక్చుయేట్ అవుతుంది కదా వోల్టేజ్ ఆర్ కరెంట్ అనేది. సో ఇఫ్ యూ యూస్ voltage regulators are used to maintain the output current or output voltage constant. Okay na. So that is the voltage regulation. Next, what is the efficiency? What is the efficiency of half wave and full wave rectifier? You have derivation. What is transformer utilization factor? TUF means transformer utilization factor definition ఉంటుంది. After that you can study about the Zener diode. PN junction diode next వచ్చేసేది Zener diode. So Zener diode is nothing but a reverse biased heavily doped PN junction diode is nothing but Zener diode. So what are the Zener diode regulators? Zener diode ni voltage regulator ga ela use cheyochu. Okay na, that is the topic. And next, CRT construction, cathode ray tube construction. And what is CRO? CRO means cathode ray oscilloscope. CRO. What are the applications? This is first unit. Coming to the second unit, bipolar and field effect transistors, or simply you can state as FET. Next, what is the biasing of FET? Biasing means voltage అనేది ఎలా అప్లై చేస్తారు ఫీల్డ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్స్ కి. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద స్మాల్ సిగ్నల్ మోడల్ థియరీ. అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద హెచ్ పారామీటర్స్? హెచ్ అంటే హైబ్రిడ్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద హైబ్రిడ్ పారామీటర్ ఈక్వివలెంట్ సర్క్యూట్ ఫర్ FET. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద బేసిక్ యాంప్లిఫైర్ సర్క్యూట్స్? బేసిక్ యాంప్లిఫైర్ సర్క్యూట్స్ లో వచ్చేసి యూ కెన్ స్టడీ అబౌట్, యాక్చువల్లీ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్ కి 3 టెర్మినల్స్ ఉంటాయి, base, emitter, collector. This is NPN transistor. So it is having 3 terminals, base, emitter, collector. Common emitter, C ante common emitter. Actually input అనేది base terminal దగ్గర ఇస్తారు, output అనేది collector దగ్గర తీసుకుంటారు. Common emitter means emitter is common for both input and output circuit. That's why we named it as common emitter. Common base means base is common for both input and output. That's why we named it as common base. Like that, common collector configurations. So these are the basic amplifier circuits: common emitter, common base, common collector configurations of the bipolar junction transistors. Like that, FET ki kuda 3 terminals untai. So this is the circuit symbol of FET. So this is gate terminal, this is source terminal, this is drain terminal. Elagaithe BJT ki 3 terminals, emitter, base, collector untayo, FET ki kuda 3 terminals, gate, drain, source. So what are the common gate? CG means common gate, common source, common drain configurations of the FET. So what is the RC coupled amplifier? Working operation enti and its frequency response ela untadi. So coming to the third unit, feedback concept. Feedback is nothing but output of the circuit is again connected it back to the input. That is nothing but feedback. Feedback concept enti. You have 2 types of feedbacks, positive feedback and negative feedback. Now what are the types of negative feedback circuits? Negative feedbacks, and what is the expressions for gain, bandwidth, input and output impedance, and what are the applications of the negative feedback amplifiers. And next, coming to the oscillators. Negative feedback amplifiers ni oscillators lo use chestaru. Like that, positive feedbacks are used in amplifiers. So what is oscillator? Oscillator is nothing, actually rectifiers are nothing but AC to DC. Oscillators are nothing but DC to AC. Without applying any input also, you will get the output. Okay na? Those are nothing but oscillators. So in this you can study about the RC phase shift oscillator. RC means resistor collector. Wien bridge oscillator, Wien bridge, and LC. LC ante inductor, capacitor and crystal oscillators. So these are the oscillators. Coming to the fourth unit, operational amplifiers. So what are the characteristics and applications of operational amplifiers? What is differential operational amplifier? What is the logic gate circuits? Coming to the introduction of digital systems, దీనిలో వచ్చేసి you can study about the digital logic circuits, like what is AND gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate. Basic gates వచ్చేసి AND or NOT gate. Universal gates వచ్చేసి NAND and OR gates అంటారండి. ఓకేనా? So next, what is the binary, half wave and full order circuits? Next, multivibrators. In multivibrators you can study about the bistable, monostable and astable multivibrators, and skimmy trigger also. So this is the fourth unit. Coming to the fifth unit, data acquisition systems. So what is the construction and operation of transducers? What is the meaning of transducer? Transducers are the circuits are used to convert one type of energy to the another type of energy. For example, microphone, it is one of the transducer device. It is used to convert the sound signal into electrical signal. Okay. So So that is the transducer. What are the construction and operation of transducers? Strain gauge LVDT, thermocoupler అంటే ఏంటిది, instrumentation systems, magnetic tape recorders ఉంటాయి, FM frequency modulation recording, digital recording అంటే ఎలా ఉంటుంది, digital to analog and analog to digital conversions. So these are the total 5 units of your subject name, applied electronics.